Hello everyone, and welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. It is of course co-op championship mode then, I'm sure you've already gathered from the title, with Ownage or Giron. And still not Toro, so you can see there straight into quali then. Once again, haven't really done any practice. I did 3 or 4 laps of time trial before this, so not much else, so it should be interesting to see. Managed to close the gap up to him of course in the championship in the last race by having a solid performance, and well, hopefully we can beat him this race as well. I don't believe he's done any practice either. So we'll quickly do the setup and jump straight to track. And I forgot to do my fuel again. Oh, I always forget that, nightmare. And of course you've got Ownage and TeamSpeak. I forgot to do my fuel again.
Well, it's not my fault this time because I remembered you to do it. So.
There we go. That's Ownage, of course. He did remind me just before the session to change my fuel. And yeah, I forgot again. I always forget. Whoa. That's some more avoiding action. I probably could have made that corner. I'll try and get ahead of pick if I can. Oh, not going to happen now. Wow, what's going on? Probably because I drove time trial before. So I did want to get ahead of the caterer, but now I'm happy because there's a big gap behind me. I've fallen back from him. Not going to try and catch him this time. And this has definitely got less rear grip than time trial had. A little bit deep there. And less downforce as well. So hopefully I can set a good lap. But of course, last race in China, so this caterer was pretty slow. Catched up and I'm not even meaning to. I was going to say, of course, last race in China, I had a pretty awful quali. About 8 tenths or so of Ownage, I believe it was, but still, I somehow managed to, well, not somehow, skillfully managed to outrace him. I've been quite aggressive with fighting through the pack. I'm just having a generally good race. Tyres are nice and up to temperature now then. Of course, live commentators as well, I'm sure you've already gathered that. I'll slow right down over the back, right from this caterer. Give him quite a few seconds, because I'm going to be faster than him, don't doubt. Don't know who it is behind me, but going to back right up to him. Use all my curves now then for into line, and get some McLaren behind. And we're off to Audio on Rich then. There we go then, start of a lap. Got very long gear ratios, I'll show my setup in just a minute. We've got a bit of time. Too deep. We'll get away with it though, just about. Not a quick throw on there for sure, but wasn't bad. We'll definitely be able to improve that next lap. See if we can nail this next corner. Oh, very unsettled under braking. And on the exit. For the gears now then. Fall very early. Can we stay on track? Yes, we can. Turned in sweetly that corner. Pretty awesome exit as well. 3 gears up to 5th. Ready to swing it in straight out for the braking for that corner to avoid locking the rears. A bit of DRS of course in the second DRS zone of the circuit. Hopefully we do some again. We are catching this coach from ahead, but hopefully we won't catch him before the end of the lap. It wasn't a great last corner, it was okay, but race time was good, but the speed and the drift of the car braked a bit late there, I think. Well, the main thing was the racing line. Wasn't a great racing line through there at all. Bit of curves now. 1 more corner to go, and that'll be the first lap completed. Pretty deep in there. Pretty sweet corner. A little bit of oversteer on the exit. Bit of curves as well. The front of line then. What's my lap going to be? And straight on pole. Not going to set a lap yet, but even so, that's a pretty quick lap. I'm happy with that. Car behind me.
First position.
That was a bit scary. Let's try and get out of him, and no, he just straight to beat me only by 2 tenths though. And of course, I can definitely beat that lap anyway, so that's okay. I'm down in 3rd now. Perez, the guy behind me, just ahead of me now. Managed to beat me as well. That's okay again, because of course it wasn't a great lap, was it? Vettel's now gone on pole. So I can definitely beat that, no doubt about that whatsoever. 2.7.5 a second up, I can probably beat that as well, to be fair. Trying to be very careful with these tyres now, they are very fragile. Easy to take up the in lap, it really does help in the race. They've got no idea what the tyre is going to be like, no idea what the strategy is going to be like for this track. I imagine the tyre will be fairly high. Just quick shifting through the gears now then. That was also with a bit of fuel as well. So I've had at least an extra lap of fuel on Ownage in the car unnecessarily. So that would be 2 tenths straight away, I would imagine. Hopefully, if the next lap we remember to take the fuel out. And we're nearly back into the pits now then. So, looks like I lost all that time in the final sector. Which makes sense because I lost a lot of time in that last corner which went through, not this one, the one for this. Discharge as much as we can for run to the line, or run to the pit entry rather. There we go, almost discharged. Oh, we're into the pits now then. Most people have gone for 2 laps, so it looks like, of course, Ownage behind me. We'll just go for 1. That is the best strategy because you get the most grip on the first lap of the tyres. See if we can see Ownage coming into the pits. We didn't quite see it there. And, he's next to me anyway, so I didn't hold him up at all. Hopefully then this time I'll remember to take the fuel out. And we can have hopefully a bit more of a competitive lap. Again, I will show the setup probably at the end of the session. So I don't know how much time we're going to have to set laps, so
we're down to 7th.
I won't show you that just yet. Should keep using sets of options. I might need for the race, but
the track is pretty busy at the moment.
Whatever. I want to be higher up the grid as possible in quali. If I can. If I'd done some practice for the race, I probably would have done at least one run on prime to see how I get on. Make sure we're on lean. We are indeed. A few cars coming down the pits now.
Stay inside the white line or we'll get a penalty.
Ooh, there's lots of cars coming down at the same time. Hope none of them are on the lap because then it's not going to be a great lap, is it? There's a few cars behind me, unfortunately. So hopefully this Marussia isn't on a lap and I can get past him, but he seems to be pretty quick, so I've got a feeling he might be on a lap. It's a pretty sweet line through there. The track's rubbing up already then. And they're all backing out of it and oh, heavily compromising each other. And wow, that was close. That was... I thought, okay, they're fine, they're slowing down. I'll have to avoid them, but I didn't realise they were going to be that slow until I arrived on them. When it was almost too late. Bianchi still is on a lap, but now there is a bit of a gap to behind me, so it's all good. I will try and get past Bianchi there if I can. I think he is on a lap. Unfortunately. I'll still see if I can get past him, so I'd rather be ahead of them behind because there's quite a few cars behind me. Oh, now I'm not going to be ahead of him. That's okay, I just need to back right out of it towards the end of this lap. And hopefully Bianchi will get right out of the way and the blue flags. No only hope now. Tyres nice and warm. Back right out of it down this straight. Can't really see because of the sun behind me. And none of those are Ownage, so that's all good. It's just the AI. All my cars have gone to line once again. And again, hopefully the Marussia will get out of the way ahead of me. He's going to be the only car that could get in my way. Braking a bit early this time, making the apex a bit better, but still wasn't great. Oh, too much on the curb on the exit, that's going to compromise me. Lost me some speed. Unfortunately, I think Bianchi's still on a lap. Which means he could well get in the way, a little bit deep in there. No, he's not on a lap, and hopefully he stays out of the way. He's not going, I think he's going to dive back in. Just has to sort of commit to that corner, and I'm a 10th that first sector alone. First part of the set has already been compromised by Bianchi. Wider than I like out of there, but got away with it, still carried a fair bit of speed. Didn't quite get it slowed down, never reached my apex. DRS now, of course, and curves a little bit. And this is still looking like a better lap. How much better was yet to be seen. Missed my apex there and didn't get on the throttle late enough either. So it's been a pretty poor middle sector. Probably will be down on the previous now as well. We'll see. I'm indeed, but only by a little bit. So I want to continue to push. See if I can improve my time anyway, because these tyres are already a little bit burnt up. Commit to the corner once again. Better exit, I believe, as well, so it should be improved now, hopefully by a couple of tenths. All because of that final sector. Let's have a look. Indeed. Up to 6th now, just by Ownage, but he will probably improve his time. It's all about the final lap then, isn't it? Let's see. He's only coming to the pits. Or does he complete his lap? I think he came out just behind me. And actually, we're going to have plenty of time to the end.
5 minutes to go.
Well, 5 minutes now, not plenty, but we should be no problem whatsoever. We can just cruise back in on these tyres. So of course you have to start the race with the tyres you set your fastest quali lap on. And just ask Ownage if you set a lap. Do you improve your lap then when you pit?
No, I improve.
By much?
10.
There we go, so Ownage managed to get another 10th out of it. That's okay, we can still definitely do that. We're a bit more time to
How was your lap?
Sounds Ownage. Not bad. First sector was pretty good, second sector was pretty poor. At least another 2 tenths to be found there. And maybe a bit more final sector.
Okay.
So there we go, like I was just about to say. Definitely can find at least 2 tenths in the middle sector. There's a car just behind me,
You're
but
out of fuel. Your speed is going to drop. Watch
hopefully,
out for overtaking
when he
cars
tells me
and
about
stay
fuel,
out
but
of
it doesn't
their way.
actually mean that. Look at this track now, nice and rubbered in. Helped my speed definitely through the final run, and I believe that is Perez again. Staying out though. So yeah, that rubbered in line should help me wonderfully. I'm up to 7th, just behind Ownage, so worst case scenario, unless he really improves his lap, I should be relatively close to him, so that's good. Not like last race when I was quite a few places down on him. It compromised me heavily. And we will have a minute or so to have a look around at possibly my setup, and definitely we'll have a look at the order of the grid. There we go, up on the jacks.
Tire wear is pretty good, I believe, luckily.
We're down to 9th place.
Yes, it is, actually. Not bad at all. Yeah, it really isn't bad, is it?
We'll be going to track shortly. Be aware.
So, I'll have a quick look
How
at the
could
setup.
it be
One
any
more
worse than
wings.
China, I think.
Just quickly nip through this just so you can see it. So I haven't got too much time. Already selected new tyres in now.
Okay,
Yes, I
guys,
did.
let's get
I've
these
already
changes
reduced
made.
my fuel, so let's have a quick look then. Rosberg's on pole, 32.6. I might even be able to do that, to be honest. Another half a second. Perfect lap, probably could get pole, but I'm just now concentrating on moving up, ideally past Ownage, very least staying with him. So we need to wait till the last possible minute then, to make sure the track is rubbed in as much as possible. Lots of people out on track at the moment. So that means anyone who pits now won't be able to set another lap, which is good. Because a lot of the AI should remain in the pits when I'm on my quick lap. And we're still waiting, we'll probably wait for another, I was going to say 20 seconds, maybe, you know, another 5 seconds. Ownage has just gone out, so we'll be just behind him. Another couple of seconds. Okay, now we'll go.
Cars prepared. Let's go.
So we're going to be behind Ownage. We're going to have a slightly better track than Ownage, but so minor that you're not even going to notice. It's all about nailing this final lap now and getting a bit of clear track, which should be nice and easy, because most of the eyes should be coming to the pits very soon. So we'll go lean for the first half of this lap, and then Rich for the second half. And Ownage just found a nice big gap, unfortunately. And so have I, if I can get out of here. And looks like I've also found a nice big gap. Bit deep in there again, but not too bad. We're still on the track this time. Look at this rubbered line now. And look at that track I've got behind and in front. Nice clear space. Absolutely perfect. Need to not go too hard on the outlapper though, otherwise we'll catch up on it's probably Ownage next, who will of course be backing out as well to try and get a nice clear lap. I'm going to have no traffic whatsoever because the AI now do not come out of the garage. In last year's game, they would just come out of the garage at the end, even when they had no chance to set a lap. 30 seconds left in the session, and they would come out the pits. They do not do that this year, so everyone's in the pits now will not come out again, leaving us a nice clear track. Lots of weaving there just to get the rears a bit warmer. That's full throttle, bit of weaving. We'll do a bit of wheel spin at this corner as well. Light up the rears. And there we go. We'll go Rich. Not just yet. Don't want to run out of fuel, but yeah, we'll go Rich now. Minimise the fuel. Want to burn off a little bit more fuel because, of course, we're not going to have to do the in lap on this lap. So Ownage is definitely ahead because look how much he's backed out of it to try and get a nice big gap. I'll do some of the same. It's all about this final lap then. We're now down to 8th and 9th as well. We've been out qualified by another couple of people. We can both improve, I don't doubt. Here we go then. Tyres are nice and warm. So we'll go for it now then. pretty sweet final corner. A little bit wider than I wanted. We could have gone the throttle a bit earlier, but it's okay. Oh, missed the DRS button. Pressed it marginally too early. Didn't really cost me any time though, so that's okay. Come on. Too deep there. Way deep. Tried to commit. That's already heavily compromised me on this lap, and that means I'm probably not going to be able to improve, but I'll push because I can definitely improve in the middle sector. I'll be at least 2 tenths down this first sector alone. That's pretty sweet though. Could have gotten a power a little bit better than that, but wasn't bad. And indeed, 2 tenths down. And these are throttled in the middle of that corner there. Too deep there again. Keep missing my apexes, and that's pushed me off the rubber in line. Cost me time, and I'm probably going to get heavily out qualified by Ownage now, and Alonso sneaks on pole. And again, miss my apex just like I did last lap, unfortunately. I've been pushing a bit too hard on this lap, haven't I? Ever since that first corner, compromised the entire lap. Oh, too much curb there. Usually that curb doesn't do that. You can take it, but I did take quite a lot of curb, so this lap is definitely not going to improve. Middle sector is probably not even going to be improvement. And that was pretty awful as well. I know I've lost time in the middle sector, showing how bad it was. So this has been a pretty awful final lap. Hopefully Ownage doesn't improve. He's currently 9th. Crossing the line now, and he does improve, unfortunately for me. Probably up to 3rd or something ridiculous. Really poor final lap from me. I'll complete the lap anyway just to see, but 33.1 was my previous. 33.6, a half a second off in the end. And indeed, Ownage improves right up to 2nd. Thought he might, so that was definitely possible. That would have been pole if Ownage, Alonso didn't improve right at the end there. And yeah, pretty poor final lap from me there. Good lap.
Thank you.
So yeah, just couldn't get a clean up in. Was that a pretty good lap at the end there?
Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty poor for me. I just couldn't get the lap in right. You know, messed up the first corner, and the whole rest of the lap was pretty poor from there.
I gained 2 tenths in the first sector, so that's probably where I gained yeah, most of my time.
Oh yeah, I lost 2 tenths in the first sector on my previous, because yeah, it wasn't good. So there we go then. Mini qualifying debrief. So we're now in the race then, of course. Fortunately, once again, only just quite ahead of me in quali. Purely because I couldn't nail that final lap. I was right on pace with him, but then just because I couldn't get that final lap in, I've fallen back from him. I did say that was definitely possible to get that sort of time, and Ownage proved it. So, strategy 2-stop race apparently. And yes, absolutely is. Absolutely is. Yeah, tyres aren't even near wearing out, so I reckon about 9-10 laps, about 9 laps actually on the options. And then about 11 laps on the prime, sounds about right. We will swap this around, and we will go primes in the middle stint, and options at the end, which I'm sure is exactly what Ownage would do. We tend to run pretty much the same strategies, generally speaking. We'll see if we can push those a lap later or so. But tyre wear is no huge concern. Oh, hang on, that's wrong. That's not what I wanted to do. That's right. So I've got 2 laps in each stint. In fact, I got a little bit more on the prime stint. 11 laps, that's maybe 12, wouldn't it? I think we'll try for somewhere around there. 21 if we can. If not, we can always put on lap 20, and that should be about 9. That'd be about right. So we'll go through the setup once again then, just to make sure you guys saw it. 1-1 wings, 52-48 high standard brakes, 1-11 balance, 1-1-11 suspension, full gears barring the first 4. Stagger down and full left camber, full right toe. Pretty standard stuff now for setup. See if Ownage is ready. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go then. Looking forward to this race. Should be good. A little bit of a shame I'm so far back from Ownage, because I know we're both equally quick at this track. I excel in the braking.
I'm having a little bit of problems with my pedals, so I could suddenly slow down on the straights.
What, just not working, your pedals?
Yeah, but sometimes when I press full throttle, it gives like 80% of the throttle instead of 100, so...
Well, weird, annoying as well.
Yeah, I have to clean them.
So Ownage will almost certainly be in the lead after the first corner then. Just of course stating there he's got a couple of wheel issues, but
Anyway, good luck.
should be okay. Yeah, good luck.
With this many cars on track, we're expecting
So here we
trouble
go
in
then.
the first corner.
Let's try and nail this first corner. Easy said and done for sure. Nail the start as well. Once again, then lots of wheel spin in second gear. Can't do too much about that. I'm going to use half my curves. go for the inside. I think it might just tap Ownage there. I'm really trying. Ownage actually managed to lose positions, which is pretty rare on the first lap. My cars now need to get past both of these guys, Hamilton and Vettel. I'll have a go at the Ferrari's. Ownage has gone well deep. Whoa! Hello, Hamilton. Good try going outside of here, and Ownage has actually made a mistake there, unlike him. Go to standard now then, so I'm right behind Ownage. So he's completely outbraked himself into that corner. And if the Mercedes wasn't there, I might have been able to capitalise on that, but no chance of it. That's okay, I'm up to 5th place. A little bit deeper than I'd like there, but he's trying to stick with Ownage now if I can. And it'll all be good. He's actually got a advantage to me in the tyres. Bit deep there. He's got an advantage because he, of course, didn't do his in-lap because he set his fast lap on the final lap. As I set mine in the middle lap, so I did do an in-lap on them. He went a bit deep there. But I couldn't capitalise, so I got a poor exit. Lots of slipstream Ownage now, which is exactly what I need, and I don't think he's getting on the car ahead. He just managed to pull away. Bit deep there, exactly what Ownage has done. Now I've gone deeper than him though. I tried to recover it by, and Hamilton's going to be right up close behind me. I tried to recover it by turning in early. I'm going to have to use Rich and stay in Onage's slipstream and hope that Hamilton can't get past me. I think I'm going to be okay because of Rich. Look how much I've gained on Ownage. And I'd actually be better off going up the inside that just to avoid that bollard then. A little bit of touch of wheels with Hamilton there. Pushes him wide and slows him right down. And, got compromised by Ownage being in the middle of the track there actually. Turned in a little bit early if anything. It's a nightmare on that corner because you can't get on the power alley. Most corners that's okay because you can get on the power alley and compensate, but you can't do it in that corner. All over the curb, turned in too early, didn't want to be doing that. And he's trying to pull away from me now by the looks of it, and he's gone a bit deep in that corner though. Look at the tyre wear. It's the rears that this track generally wears the most. Slowing it right down. Nail him apex, but a bit deep in there. Bit of curves and exit, just stick with him. Get a nice lot of slipstream. Which you can see I'm doing because the camera's vibrating loads. Oh, a bit deep there again. We're both struggling with the brakes, I think, because of the heavy fuel. He's gone a bit deep there again, Ownage. That's just his line, but it seems a bit of a strange line. Using my curves here, and I'm only 3/10 ahead of Vettel behind. So once again, like has happened quite a few times in these races. Oh, bit of wheel on the exit there. Got a bit of curves. I'm going to use Rich as well just to make sure I can stay ahead of Vettel behind. And again, I'm going to be able to close up hugely on Ownage ahead. I need to not use Rich so much though. I just slow it down a bit too much if anything. Ownage seems to be able to get better traction than me. Probably got a slightly better setup in terms of traction. Oh, lots of wheels on the exit there. Getting a bit too keen on the throttle. And almost the second back from Ownage now. So the first lap that will hopefully get DRS. He's managed to start pulling away. Detection point's just down here. I use a bit of curve just to make sure that I will get it, but I should do. I do indeed get DRS, but I'm a bit too far back from Ownage to get any slipstream because he just seems to get so much better traction than me for whatever reason. That corner I seem to beat him on though. I seem to gain on him consistently in that corner. And again, I'm going to go to Rich just briefly here just to make sure I get DRS. Got to throttle nice and early. Going to use all my curves down here because it is important I get DRS because it is pretty powerful on this track, I believe. Back to standard now. I should hopefully get it. It's going to be close, but brake very late there to make sure I got it. Should have gone throttle a bit earlier, and surely not coming to the pits. No, it's just hit the curve wrong, I expect. And, must use some curves and exit there. It's 2/10 ahead of Vettel, but that's okay. He's too far back again. I should just about get it all slowed down. And we got about the same exit that time. which means puts me nice and close to Ownage ahead. Thought about having a dive inside that and right in his 30th. Cost me quite a bit of time, and the leader has just completely disappeared. Was what I think it is, isn't it? Starting to close up on Ownage now. And won't use any curves. Going to save all that for the pit straight. Pit straight, I think. I tend to go a bit deeper in that corner, compromise my exit, but Ownage tends to get a better exit because of that. And whoa, what happened there?
Less than a second. Let's try and get past in the DRS
Put me off.
zone.
Quite evident in this next corner. Because I've got no idea what that happened with Vettel there. He just suddenly right on me, almost double my speed. It appeared when I quickly glanced behind. Too deep. Bit of curves and exit, and just there. Either got caught by the curb again, or just desperately trying to get out of the slipstream. I think that's probably more of a curve because considering how aggressively he moved over. Once again, we'll get DRS on him. Lots and lots of curves left, so I should be able to get past him down straight. I'm not going to use any rich because I'm sure he will to defend.
We believe the car ahead is
Giving
running
me an advantage in the fuel
standard
states, in
revs.
theory.
Standard revs.
Look at this. Let's wait for him to turn in there. The bar as well. Again, not going to use any curves or rich because if Ownage does, that gives me an advantage over him. Vettel's having a go as well on the outside. Have a go on the outside. He's rich now as well, has lots of curves. Just turn over on him there, I was just about ahead of him, just about able to do that. Managed to go on the outside into a corner, which was pretty sweet, but he's now going to get DRS on me. He'll probably be able to just take me straight back, but I'll take that. Slow it down nice and early now, like Ownage has been doing, to try and get a good exit. Which I managed to do pretty well. It's probably going to be right on me come this next corner. Once I have a go, I'll let him. This is not a nice corner to do it on, and I've hit that curb again, and lots of boost on the exit as well. These rears are not that healthy, but they'll be okay. So he went right on to first then. He's going to be pretty close behind me, I'd imagine. On this straight, but not close enough.
You've got to leave room for other cars. We can't take too many penalties.
Whoa, lots of wheel spin there on the exit. Now he's going to get passed down the straight. We're not going to bother fighting it, and hopefully Vettel doesn't as well. Moving around a lot. Vettel's also coming. Hopefully I can defend from Vettel. He went a bit deep there. Whoa, hit by Vettel. Not that Hamilton passed. Really hit by Vettel. I know that's a different driver, but it's AI. I'm not having that. I presume that was Vettel. I don't think it was Ownage. And the rolls are back reverse then. DRS is overpowered on this track really. We could have done with overtaking the leader because now the leader's just completely gone. I didn't actually catch the gap when I was in the lead. It's quite big. Too deep there, got in his 30 yet, pushed me right out on the curb. Cost me lots of time. Oh no, 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 no. Can't turn, let me turn.
Vettel should be stopping for tyres in 3 laps time.
Lots of wheels on the exit there, and just couldn't get it slowed down. And then because I was off the track, it was forcing me to brake, cost me even more time, and I'm having to be boxed in, I expect. Whoa, what are you doing? Don't brake that early, man. What's he doing? Get out of the way. Give me some room. Oh, for God's sake, I'm coming through here. And I'm going to push him right out wide as well. Turn the compliment, and that also probably means I'm going to lose DRS. Meaning I might have to fall back from these guys. So a mistake for me there, not a huge one, but big enough, and he's probably now going to get monstered by the AI by the looks of it, Ownage. Bit of whisper on the exit. Use all my curves now then, which should enable me to defend from button behind. Yep, it's getting close to me, but not close enough. Ownage has managed to defend quite sweet from the AI. So we are, I do need to make it up 9 ideally really on this set. Can't do with pitting in lap 8. Which Should be next up. Ownage might well do that, and Button's falling back. Usually from here, he's concentrating now, try and close back up to these guys, but I've just gone too deep there. Usually wouldn't be able to, because Ownage is holding them up. Should be able to. They should be slowing each other down as well, battling with Ownage and themselves. And too deep there again in the dirt yet. Good whistle on the exit, and I'm not going to get DRS again, I don't think. Almost did it again there, locked the inside tyre. Have to be very careful with that. And indeed, I don't get DRS. Button's falling right back from me, but I expect he'll close back up on me. They are quite a bit faster than us, but looks at this race. Bunch each other up hugely ahead, going to slow each other down massively, and that should enable me to get DRS on them, hopefully. Should have just got a much better exit than them, and I should be under a second now. Bit of curves in the exit just to make sure of it. I should be okay. They're pulling away from me though, and they're actually annoying them distance that they might just not get it. Brake very late there, almost touched that bollard, which you don't want to do on this track because they can be glitched. And I don't know if I got it then. Be annoyed if I don't. I did, that's okay. Some free straight lines, speed 1.1 as we cross the line. Again, having to defend quite heavily from the AI there. Oh, lots of wheel spin there again, just trying to get on the throttle as much as I can.
Pit lap line.
Without spinning up the tyres. Okay, I'm just telling him there, he's going to pit on lap 9.
We can't let this guy hold us up much longer.
Too deep there again, I just can't. So annoying when you go deep in that corner because you go off the rubber line and you're in the dirty air. It's a double kick to the teeth. And I think I need London to be slow into this corner. See if I can actually make it around this time. Yep. Just like with Ownage, just seems to be quicker than them on the brakes. I might pit this lap just to try and get the undercut. The Red Bull there went very wide on the curb. There's a bit of curse here because I think I'm going to pit this lap. I'm going to have to. I won't be able to go to lap 10 on these tyres. Lap 9, yes, but if Ownage is pitting then I can't. Of course, we're in the same team, so I'll be held up. I'll use all my curves down this next straight and then I'll pit. Battling ahead again, and that's pushed me wide. Watching them, and I push them off the rubber line, and Pelt was very close behind me there. And I actually want to have a go at Alonso here. Again, a nice little slipstream off him. Oh, I brake early to compensate, but almost hit him anyway. I'm just pitting then. I'm sure I'm going to go to primes.
Prime tyres
I'll box this lap.
confirmed for next pit stop.
So definitely primes. So that means I'm going to have to ideally go to my
Okay,
target
prime
lap
to your next box.
on primes. I need to try and get the undercut on Ownage if I can. I hope this car is going to be right in front of me, looks a bit annoyingly.
Stay clear of the white line, we don't want a penalty.
Just forcing the Akaду being ahead of him. Rubber's inside and I should be okay. And here
You're
I
on
am.
the prime tyres, only one stop to go.
So nice clear track now, I need to push then because Ownage will pit at the end of this lap. Not going to use any witch, can't afford to do that. But hopefully I can at least gain some time. And a bit deep there. Let's try and save the rears this time. .4 then, that needs to be a few seconds less. Oh no, too deep, way deep, come on turn. So that 16.4 needs to be less than that at the end of this sector. On to get anywhere near Ownage really. So these tyres have got much better traction, then I can get out the corners much easier. It's good to DRS next, but I shouldn't be able to catch him. Should hopefully pit before I get near him. So what was it, 16.4 was it? I made that up, can't remember what it was. It definitely wasn't that, it's definitely less. It was not a great corner at all there though.
Between you and the car behind, just 2
So I've
seconds.
gained at least half a second in the middle sector, but it's probably not enough to be past Ownage. I'll probably just be right alongside him unless he gets held up into the pits.
Iceman's in the pits, Iceman has pitted.
And he probably might well have used Witch on his in-lap as well. He likes to do that to try and defend against the undercut.
There are quite a few cars
Hopefully I can get
in the
past
pits
most of these
right
cars.
now. Watch out for cars exiting the pits.
And that looks like Ownage there. Try and get the undercut on him if I can. she's defending quite nicely against. Very, very close behind him now. I'm going to try and go on the outside here again. Not going to happen. I want to try and brake more. That back of him hasn't worked. Haven't got the exit. No, got a bit of wheel spin there. Too close to him. Cost me lots and lots of time. I wanted to try and get different lines to him if I could. Have a look on the outside. It actually cost me time. This is pretty much as close as you want to be to a driver. Without hitting him. Braking early there. Didn't want to hit him. Not going to use any curves down here, not going to use any rich either. I don't actually want to get past him down here, I just want to be nice and close to him, which is exactly what's going to happen. Almost went on the outside of him there. Again, didn't want that to happen there, I want to overtake him down the main straight. Where it's nice and long. And I can just hopefully fly past him, and then hopefully pull away. That'd be nice, bit deep there though again. Leave a good corner there to try and stay on terms with him, and Hamilton's right behind me, but he's not going to get slipstream than I am, so he shouldn't be a problem, which he's not going to be. Slightly better line there, an issue there, and I've got all my curves. I'm going to use Rich as well just to make sure I get him. Shouldn't be an issue though. There we go, not an issue at all. We go straight past him.
Moving to fuel mix mode 2 in the next few laps.
A little bit deeper than I'd like in there. That's turning early to compensate. Power very early on the exit. Enable me to pull over from Ownage quite nicely. I'm going to save all my curves, I think, for the start finish straight, and a little bit deep there again. A little bit whisper on the exit, just trying to avoid that as much as I can. All over the curb there. Oh, caught by the curb that time. A little bit of oversteer on the entry. And he's very close behind me again. I'm just going to keep swapping positions, aren't we, throughout this whole race. He got very close behind me there, I heard. Got a better exit than him, no doubt. Might well get me to this corner, but I'm not going to stop him. I'm going to defend, but I'm not really going to. Control very early to keep the position. Hopefully use some curves down there, which will compromise him down the start finish straight. He's going to be close behind me, but not close enough. I'm not good at that corner at all. I don't know why. My natural style is not great at it. You have to defend down this straight, unfortunately. Slow down a bit much than I'd like. Luckily, got lots and lots of curves to use. Unfortunately, so is Ownage, so we did save a lot of it. He's probably going to just fly past me like I did to him. Not quite so easy. I'm going to outbrake him and stay ahead just about.
You've moved up to second place.
I did manage to stay ahead then. Bit deep there, way deep. He might cut back under me here. No, he got a pretty poor corner as well. Oh, too much curb again. It costs you heavily through these corners if you get too much curb. Because you're just bouncing, you're not actually cornering, you're just bouncing. Pretty close behind me, but unfortunately this is not an overtaking zone. It's hard enough when you're on your own, and hopefully he's burning through his tyres while he's behind me. I'll let him go for it if he wants to. I wish him all the luck if he does, but he doesn't. That's what good racing is all about, knowing when to defend and when not to. I think me and Ownage are equally good at that. Well, that's why we have such good racing, because we know when a position's lost, we know when it's there. We know how to not take each other out a lot of the time. Lots was on the exit there. Once again, using all of my curves on this straight. And that's Lamb, so he'll be straight past me this time. He's probably used Rich.
Ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
And just right on my way there. Would have made that corner pretty sweet. And there's a Mercedes alongside me as well. And she took avoiding action on me there, even though I wasn't quite there yet. Very, very close behind him there. Tend to be able to outbrake him through this here, but then I can't quite hold it out on the outside. As what's going to be hit by the air a little bit, but not too much. Hamilton very close behind. Oh no! Missed my apex heavily there, and that's compromised me as well because got a bit of wheel spin. Too much curb there. Not sure what condition my tyres are in. Not too bad. For now at least. Definitely not as close to him as he was to me now though, so I've fallen back, which is frustrating, but it's okay. As long as I still get DRS, I should be able to stick with him. A pretty good line through there. Bit of whisper on the exit then, one I'd like, but wasn't too bad. Oh, I've gone wide there again. When I go wide, you can usually recover it, but when you're in someone's dirty air, there's just no chance of having that much grip to be able to come back to the line. So, I don't think I'll be able to get him down this straight. I will have DRS, so I'll be able to get nice and close to him at least. So he might save his DRS as well, curse, sorry. It just shows how powerful it is down this straight. Look at this, look. Too much curb there, trying to avoid Ownage. Didn't know how close we were going to be. And again, you gain quite a bit down this straight in the slipstream. He's run wide there. Undoubtedly costing time. Now I'm allowed to be a lot closer than him. Oh, I brake later than him, that always scares me. He tends to run less brakes than me. I like a good hard braking car, but Ownage doesn't. Not a bad exit, and again I think we're both always saving all of our curves for the start finish straight, and I'm not really close enough to him to do anything else. Just need to always make sure I'm right with him there, so that he's not gaining anything on me.
Looking at the figures, we think that Rosberg will be stopping in 3 laps time.
Ownage tells me Rosberg stopping in 3 laps time. Bit of curves next just to make sure I can use it all on the start finish straight. I'm stopping lap 21, so you must be on options then, Rosberg. No, good signals on primes. Too deep there, but I think we'll get away with it. Slide in the middle of the corner then, but again, no, we're nicely in the slipstream. We've got lots of curves and DRS as well. Should be right close to him come the end of the straight. 6/10 is loads to close up in a straight. But we always manage it, look. Right up behind him. Whoa, didn't want to do that. Just highlights how much later we break down him. Marbles on my tyres now though. Almost spun it.
The tyres have picked up some marbles. Keep to the
It's
racing
annoying
line and
because
wear them off.
again I would have made that corner. Not too many issues. Bit deep there. Spin now, but just more worried about staying with Ownage for now. On the curve again. Should be okay because this corner. Brake later than him. Should still get DRS. Not too many
You're
issues.
within 1 second of the car ahead.
There we go,
Get
doing
ready to use DRS
deep,
to
deep.
overtake.
And indeed DRS and a bit of slipstream as well. Not much so, falling back from him of course, needs to try and close him back up now. After that, I won't really call it a mistake because I braked at the right point and it was just in the way. Like I said, I think I probably would have even made my apex, let alone the corner. If Ownage wasn't right in the way. Oh, there's a bit of curse here. Whoa, what was that all about? Serious amounts of lag going on. Bit deep there. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's exactly what I need to return. As Hamilton hit me there. Oh, what's going on here? Why is there stupid amounts of lag? That's probably me because everyone's lagging around. And how is he alongside me? What's going on? Actually, I have to take my normal racing line because I've got no idea where anyone is. A little bit of curb there, and that's just cost me a lot of time to Ownage. Not knowing where he was. Hope that doesn't continue. Otherwise, it'd be pointless carrying on this race, to be honest, because I don't know who people are, I can't race them. 1.4 now to Ownage. It's cost me a lot of time. Mainly that was that screen freeze I had. It cost me all that time, but definitely cost me time as well when I was trying to battle with cars that weren't actually there. Too deep. Way deep, way deep. Get away with it though in that corner. That one's falling back from me a little bit. Supposed to go to lap 21 then. Did say I could be on lap 20 if I need to. I need the undercut really on Ownage. A bit wide there. A few pits on lap 20. I might be a bit screwed. Here we're just now working on extending the gap out to me, which he has done in the middle sector, unfortunately. Now we need to defend against Hamilton, which is definitely easier said than done, especially when the sun's in your eyes and you can't see what's behind you. Bit deep in there, gonna hit the bollard. Just trying to turn it in because I knew I was already too quick in there. Don't quite use all my curves down there. And only miles ahead of Hamilton, so no need to defend against him. Can break a bit later than that. Bit of snap over, see the next to that. Bit of a strange one, not sure why that was happening, but Ownage is now starting to pull away from me. So I've got no choice but to undercut him in the final stint.
Rosberg will be pitting within the next 2 laps.
So when did I pit again? It was lap 8, wasn't it? No. 7 I think I actually pitted, but it was going to be supposed to be lap 8, wasn't it?
Running in fuel conservation mode. His time will be slightly slower than normal.
Just working out if I should go primes to the end or not. Not sure it would help me or not. Absolute no idea. So I'm debating whether to pit in like next lap. Let's have next lap. And go primes to the end, which would give Ownage the advantage in the final stint because he'd have more grip than me on these option tyres. Or whether to just stick to my strategy of going to options at the end. What do I do? So I'm losing time to Ownage. Can't quite stick with him now, annoyingly. He's trying to avoid that curb really. If you can just go so close to that curb but not quite touch, that's the perfect way around that corner. All my cars help me to pull away from the AI.
Pitting in lap 20.
Okay. So I'm just going to courtesy there, tell him when he's pitting. I think it's just not big enough difference to warrant coming in. I don't know. I'll give me 2 laps on Ownage, which is a lot. He will need to be battling with the AI, which he's not going to be now because I'm holding him up. Would they catch up on him if I pit now? Will they catch up on him before he pits? Debatable. Needs to do something, don't I? Can't pit on lap 19 and make it to the end on options, it won't work. So yeah, I'm going to have to pit for primes on this lap, I think. That's options.
Pit crew will ready option tyres for your next stop.
It's pretty much my only choice to be able to beat Ownage now. That screen freeze.
Prime tyres confirmed for next pit stop.
So primes then to the end. 11 laps to do. That's exactly what this set done, so they're not too bad. And that was my only chance of beating Ownage now. So I'll get 2 laps on fresher tyres. Which is quite a bit, of course. But he will be a lot faster than me, I'm sure, in the final stint. Just trying to get a power. I've actually gained quite a bit on him in that sector. But still, this is my only choice. If he spent like 21, then maybe. Primes. Yeah, a lot of the AI pit me, but I should be hopefully ahead of them by the time I come out the pits. If I don't, then not, then it's me screwed. Go, go, go. Yes. Nice stop. So my only hope is that Ownage maybe gets held up. There's a car coming out the pits again. Probably not going to be ahead of him. One else should be okay. Yeah, comfortably ahead of him, whoever that is. Bit deep there. Don't want to get on the marbles. Just what I managed to avoid. A nice clear track now, so I need to push. Well, I don't really. 1 lap will be enough, I think, to get on terms with Ownage, but because I'm not going to be able to hold him at bay. Yeah, I'm not going to quicken than him, there's no doubt about that, with him on option tyres. Unless he decides to switch this lap, then he might come out ahead of me and it'll be an even game again to the end.
Watch out for the car behind. He's only 2 seconds down on you. He might try and
Bit late
overtake
there.
if you make a mistake.
Just not managed to make it around there though. Just missed my apex. So regardless though, we will score solid points, which is exactly what I need. Because Ownage doesn't get the win anyway, so it's not a huge difference between second and third. And now you see the minimum there is quite a bit ahead of the AI, so they're not really closing them down. Not the sort of pace I would like. So unless he makes a big mistake, I'm just going to overtake my track, but you still think he's pretty much beating me. I'm going to say it's wins in the bag, but it's not a win, is it? So
Boxes lap.
okay, so he'll probably go to primes then. So he saw exactly what I was doing then.
Iceman's pitting now.
It's
Iceman
not a
is
great
in the
final
pit.
corner. Oh, I've got all my cars, should have used some in this lap. So he'll probably go to primes at the end and he's seen what I'm doing and decided that actually I might win if I can do this, or beat him at least. So I hope we are now right on terms with him. I need to beat. That's him now, I suspect, coming out of the pits. And I just need to stick with him then. If I can stick with him, I'll be okay. I'll have his pace. I'm in his slipstream, it's going to be helping down this straight for sure. Breaking a little bit conservatively to try and keep more inside of him, which is exactly what I've done. He's ran wide there. I've run wide with him. That wasn't a bad corner. Too deep there again. Going to cost me time, but I should get away with it. Which I do indeed. I should now get the OS down this straight. Which I do indeed. And again, I just need to stick with him through this final sector, and if I can get close to him, if I get the OS down the main straight, I should be able to close right up to him and be okay. Bit of curves here just to make sure I can stay with him. He's had a pretty awesome middle sector though, unfortunately for me. Can use lots of curves here just to make sure. I suspect he might be running rich. He might just get escape from DRS on me. Wait to break there to the DRS line just to make sure I can get it, and hopefully I should be okay. And that AI then crossed the pit line to go into the pit, which is illegal, and I do get DRS. But I'm not going to be all that close to him. I'll be close, but not close enough to overtake or anything. And the Mercedes come out of the pits there, luckily. We'll be ahead of him. A bit deep there again. I need to stay with Ownage. He's starting to pull away again. Need to be with him now, or that's it. And it might be on options actually if he is. He will struggle to the end. Oh, that's going to be actually what tyres he's on. What tyres are you on?
Option.
There we go, he's on options. And I've gone deep there because I asked him a question. So he will struggle to make it to the end, for sure. So that's why he's pulling away from me though, that's okay, that explains the relative pace.
And you?
On primes. So he's obviously surprised I've gone to primes there. He saw my strategy, but he didn't see that bit come in. Which should have completed my hands. I've gone very wide there, but I'll get away with it. So he's now going to have to, he probably will now back right out of it. Not right out of it, but he'll back off a little bit. Take it easy on the tyres to try and eke him out to the end, but he's going to be slow at the end, there's no doubt about that. This race is still definitely on. He's already got 2.4 on me though, it's quite a bit already. I'd imagine in about a lap or two he'll have more tyre than me, and I should be able to start to reel him in, and again I haven't used any curves. And looks wasted 50 of curves again. 2% Hamilton, he's going to be close to me, but not close enough.
Iceman's
There we
giving
go,
it everything.
Ownage is just
He
done a
just
fast lap
put
of the
up
race.
fastest lap of the race.
Not getting a great first corner, I'm just braking too late. Compromise my exit too much, I need to try and brake a bit earlier. Once again, he's going to be pretty close to me, but not close enough. Oh, touched the curb there. So I reckon from the end of this lap onwards, Ownage is going to have worse tyre than me. But I'll only really start to be closing down towards the end of the race. So we've got to do 10 full laps on the options. We only did 8 in the first stint. It's not like his tyres are going to explode or anything silly like that. Oh no, nightmare on the DRS zone as well. Be okay though. But they will be very worn, they will be very slow I should think on the last lap particularly. Because we won't be able to get on the throttle, so the rears mainly that way on this track, so we'll have no rear grip.
Matching race pace. Good job.
But he's still gaining a lot on me at the moment though. Again, just I need to hope that his tyres start going off towards the end. He's coming from the traffic as well. They should probably get out of his way. Quite sweet down the start-finish straight. I'm still taking a bit of curb there, and once again, I haven't used any curves. Only used a bit, and Miles has managed to overtake Hamilton there. One of them will get DRS, and the other one won't, I imagine, because they're too far back from me. Slow down a bit sweeter through that. I don't think he's still past that traffic, so you're going to find it in the worst possible time, which is good for me. And a bit deep there, and indeed he finds the traffic right in that corner there. That'll cost him time, so it was 3.9, so he's almost got it out to 4 seconds. So that'll go down. I imagine he lost at least a second there to the Caterham. Hopefully I don't lose the same. Ferrari's managed to close up to me again. Pretty sweet through there. Hopefully the Caterham stays ahead long enough so I can get DRS down the main straight, but I'd imagine I'll be passing before that, unfortunately. Probably passing on the straight just before that zone, which is annoying, but it's not worth me backing out for it, because, mind you, I should be okay. Depends what this next corner the Caterham gets, and I got a bit deep there. And he's going to back out of it, unfortunately. Nightmare. Realistically on him there. Almost got to use some curves again. Much better going through there. That's pretty much how I need to do it. Wasn't quite there. It needs to be a bit closer to the curve, and I forgot to check the gap to Ownage. We'll check it now though. It was 4 seconds more or less. It's now 4.2, so he gained nothing in the second 2 sectors because of what he lost in the first sector, which is good. But hopefully now his tyres will start to go off. And the rear end there. Just unsettled a little bit on the exit. So quite a gap to me then, only just got. Can he hold on to it? Come the end, a bit deep there, I've gone again. Get the feeling this might be a last lap shootout. 4.2, so managed to maintain the gap in the first sector. I've gone a little bit wide there, but I got away with it. Actually, I might even keep Ownage away from Alonso away from my DRS. Oh no, 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 no. Got away with that. I braked later than I did normally. Have to be so careful on the pedal there not to lock it up. Just trying to concentrate too much on the DRS line and trying to keep Ownage Alonso away from my DRS. And, almost started braking myself, but I got away with it. That's pretty sweet. Could have gotten the throttle a bit better, but not a bad corner at all. What tyres the AI are on. Definitely faster than me, but that's pretty much a given. 4.5 now, so we're only just eking the gap out ever so slightly. Bit of oversteer on the entry there, that pushed me wide. Alonso's pretty close to me, but again, lots and lots of curves to help me at the corner. I'll move away from his slipstream as well. I should be able to defend from him, no problem. And there we go. Now for the first corner now. Bit of wheel spin there on that second back of that corner, and the laps are running out. You know, to start to slow down pretty soon. Bit deep there. We should get away with it, we should do indeed. So hard to get on the throttle on that exit, that corner. 0.6, so Ownage actually still pulling out the gap to me, so unless he slows right down the final lap, I think Ownage has probably got this. Bit deep for me there again. too early for that corner this time. Overcompensated. Whoa, Alonso went very wide there. It's going to cost him a lot of time down this straight. I was hoping to now start to be closing Ownage down, which isn't happening. So I'm going to need these tyres to be completely off towards the end to be anywhere near him, which I don't think is going to happen. He's just, yeah, he's still pulling the gap out. It's now 5 seconds ahead of me. So I need to be a little bit faster than him at this phase. He's slowly getting faster and faster over him. And then he curves again. That's pretty much worst case scenario for that corner. You just nip the curb like that. You take the right amount of speed to not hit the curb, and you hit it anyway. Exactly the slowest way to go on that corner.
Alonso's catching you by a small amount.
Again, no,
of time
Alonso's
each
going
lap.
to... Get confused between those names. They're not really that similar, but Ownage is going to now hit some more traffic. Short shifting there for that corner now. It helps me with power, with traction rather. And again, looks like Ownage might well hit traffic just at the wrong time. And no, I think he's going to get away with it. I think he'll get away with it. First part anyway. I don't know, he's still behind them.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. They should let you through.
Again, only got a couple laps left to go now. Pretty much guaranteed that Ownage has beaten me in this race now, but nothing's guaranteed with these tyres. And I think he definitely lost time in that traffic once again. He's past one car, but only just one. We're at least a second lap faster than those guys. Even if I finish third to only just second, I'm happy with that. Looks like it's only 3 points he's gained on me. If he won, it'd be another story, but he hasn't won. Still 5 seconds, so he didn't really lose any time to traffic. Looks like he's ahead of him now. Again, using all my curves in the exit. Staying well away from their slipstream. Able to defend, no problem. Better if the AI kind of learn where they're losing out against where they should be, you know, gaining. So save their curves for that part of the track, for example. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to hit the traffic right at the wrong time. And no, this Caterham at least is going to get out of the way nicely. And hopefully the Marussia will get out of the way, not into this corner, into the next corner after it. Indeed he will. It's pretty much the worst corner to back out, back down to 4.5 to Ownage now then, so is that a sign of his tyres starting to go? And I could do with this Marussia keeping going down this little straight so I get DRS, but I'm probably not going to do that, is he? No, he's not.
The car behind is on standard reds.
That's
Car
okay.
behind is running standard
Don't
reds.
need any time to either of those back markers, which is awesome. Let's check my fuel actually, make sure I'm not -1. I'm not, so I'm optimal, which is good. So my tyres aren't too bad. How are Onage's and Alonso very close to me again there. Not sure how he gained so much of me down that straight, unless they use a lot of curves down there. Surprised me though. So I'll get on back to 5 seconds again to Ownage, so yeah, he's not going to, tyres aren't going to go, well they are going to go off, but not in time. They need to be going off about now for me to be able to get anywhere near him, to be honest. And, that's Ownage ahead, I've gained on him, but I think I might be back marking. I think it's Marussia, not Ownage. Indeed, yeah, still 5 seconds, that isn't Ownage. He's the next car after that. And yeah, just 2 laps left to go. So Ownage just played a good game. I'm impressed by him being able to make the tyres last. They probably will still be gone by the final lap, I'd imagine. Pretty much anyway. But I'm not going to get 5 seconds on him unless they completely go, which I doubt they'll go that badly. .8 now to Ownage, so I'm starting to gain on him now. Again, I don't want this Marussia to let me pass in this straight, but he probably will. Indeed he does. Hopefully he doesn't let Alonso pass. Compromised my line there, but I still got away with it. And he did let Alonso pass, unfortunately, fairly easily as well. Again, I'll be plenty ahead of him. And I believe the next car is Ownage, so he's starting to lose a bit of time to me. I'm amazed if it's enough. Well, mind you, if that is Ownage, he's lost a lot of time to me, whether he's made a big mistake there somewhere. Bit deep there. And indeed, he's lost 2 seconds to me. So is that his tyre's gone, or is that him just made a mistake? Either way, it gives me some hope. Now we're in 3 seconds. Yeah, there's only 1 lap left to go. That's much more possible. All my cars now then. And we'll try and save my cars just in case. 2.9 now to Ownage. He hasn't really lost too much to me in that final sector, but there's not much to it. Oh, a bit deep there though. Cost me a little bit of time. Not a lot, but some. And no, he got a pretty good exit out there, Ownage, so he will be losing time. I'll probably be down to maybe even under a second as we come across the line, but won't be anywhere near enough, close enough to him to actually get him. Down to only 2.8, so I have to get the throttle there as well. No chance whatsoever of getting him now, unless he makes another big mistake. And Londo once again running wide there, cost himself time. And this race is now completely sealed up pretty much. I'm going to get second, third. Ownage is going to get third. No, I'm going to get third. Ownage is going to get second. There we go. And yeah, once again, now one mistake he made obviously to lose that 2 seconds, but he's impressed me with his tyre management. He's down to 2.5, so his tyres are definitely starting to go now. Lots of cars down here because I can. Use the rest of it out the exit the next corner. That's pretty sweet through there. Look at that. That was almost perfect. A little bit too much boost on the exit, but there we go then. For the run to the line. And I come home to take third place. Awesome race. Wasn't too much battling, but there we go. It was under 2 seconds then as we crossed the line, so he's definitely tyres were pretty much gone towards the end there. One more lap and I might have been able to get him. But there we go then. Oh, were your tyres dead at the end there?
Yeah, a bit.
No, not too bad then.
The slow speed corner were a little bit horrible, but it wasn't really too bad.
Okay. Did you make a mistake into that horrible braking corner?
Yeah, and I also did in the final lap. I almost lost it there, so luckily, yeah, the race didn't. What's it called? The race didn't have 30 laps, because then I would have been fucked maybe.
Yeah, I just said I probably would have got you if it was 30. Like, if it were 1 more lap longer, I probably would have got you. It was 2 seconds the gap as you crossed the line, so your tyres would have been even more dead, and I might have got you. But yeah, I was pretty impressed though. I didn't think you were going to make your tyres last, so you did pretty well there.
Yeah, I didn't expect it from myself as well, but luckily the tyre wear wasn't too bad this race.
Were you extra careful on the tyres?
Oh yeah, definitely. Also in the middle sector, I went too lean, like a couple of times to prevent the wheels from spinning, which worked out quite good for me, luckily. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because obviously you said you can pit on lap 20. I was thinking, oh well, I'll have to undercut you. I don't think I'll be able to pit on lap 19 for options and make it to the end, so I'll go a lap earlier again on primes, and then obviously then you went 1 lap earlier, and I thought you went primes as well. I was thinking, oh, this would be good towards the end, and then you started pulling away. That's why I was like, are you on options? And you're like, yeah. I was like, oh, I don't think you're going to make it then. Hopefully I'll be able to close you down again at the end, but I knew it was always going to be close, but yeah.
Yeah, I obviously had to respond on you when you pitted, so yeah, I pitted 1 lap earlier, and luckily it worked out. So.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were going to still put on lap 20, and then I thought you were going to get past me, to be honest, but I thought, well, at least it gave me a chance to defend. I haven't really got another choice, so I sort of went for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously you realised, and yeah. AI are pretty stupid as well. I didn't really have to defend. You just use all your cars out the final corner and just stay to the inside, don't you? And that's all you got to do, and then you can defend it every lap. Stupid.
Yeah, not so much aggressive.
Some pretty close racing there. The DRS is way too powerful with the slipstream on this track there.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, it is insane, but I don't think we made contact with the battle, did we?
I don't think so, no. It was pretty close a couple of times, but yeah, it was...
Okay, good.
When I went deep as well, when I got some marbles on my tyres as well, I don't know if you realise, but I sort of braked on the outside, and then I think you just braked a bit earlier, and well, than I expected, and I just kind of, you were just in the way. Obviously, you were where I wanted to turn in, so I just kind of had to go around the outside of you, and got a load of marbles on my tyres, and that's when I initially fell back, I think.
Well, you passed me around the outside as well, so good move there.
Yeah, that was in the like 4th corner, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, the right-hander.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
It
I
was a
always
good
tend to
move.
brake. I like sharp brakes, which you really don't. So you prefer to get better entry speed. I prefer to just brake later. So it makes an interesting like compromise between our styles.
Yeah.
Okay, that was another mini debrief of Ownage then. Quite interesting stuff. And that's about it for this video. So it wasn't that much of an entertaining race towards the end there. Could have been better, but still pretty good. Like I said, happened my 3rd place, just 2 seconds back from him, so it was a tight strategy. And I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't really do much else. And that's about it then. And I thank you for watching. Bye bye.